Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon, the Black Fortress. When we left off last time, we finally tracked down Jenell. I need it's time to have some words with her. She and all the Wyldrym people out here who absolutely do not belong here. Alright, let's talk, you. Jenell is waiting for you in this cell. She is dirty and exhausted, but unharmed. She jumps to her feet when you enter, smiling. Then she sees that it is you. For a moment, you think that she's slightly disappointed. The moment passes. I see that you received my message. It's a relief. My visit here did not go as well as I expected. Yeah, it was really foolish of you to come here in the first place, but why don't you tell me what happened? I came back to Dorlstedt and spoke with Runner Feige. I learned where she thought the raiders were. Then I came here. It was not difficult to track them for a woman of the woods, one who follows the old ways. I came to them. Their warriors found me, blindfolded me, and brought me to their halls. There I warned Shaman Theresia. What warning did you give her? That Avadon knew where they were and that they were spreading unrest in Khemeria. That was not something Avadon can tolerate. That's true. They can't be allowed to stir up the Kemerians against us. Okay, so alright, I'm on board with that. So perhaps we had similar goals, she just wanted to be more lenient with these people than I would have been. I don't know, my thought is, they already know better. They came out here and fomented all this unrest. Hand of Avadon comes down. But I guess Jenell wanted to warn her people, so perhaps, we'll see. So, how did this Shaman Theresia react? She was... It pains me to admit this, but not all shamans are wise. Some are arrogant, some love war overmuch. Theresia suffers from both flaws. Alright, what happened then? They took me prisoner. They chained me and put me in a cell. Warriors of the Wyldrym, treating a shaman thus. Their time out here has made them wild. I feared for my life. Throat slit in some filthy cave in this horrid land. Then, in the night, Vid and his warriors came for me. Ah, they rescued you. You were hoping to see Vid again, weren't you? They tried to. We fled in the night, but we didn't get far before Theresia sensed our departure. They trapped us here for days, trying to decide whether to kill us. They demanded that we surrender, but we didn't. The end came fast, but then you came. Alright, so how did Theresia learn that you left? We don't know. One of Vid's men stayed behind. He might have informed on us, but then that shaman has eyes all throughout these woods. We would have been discovered soon in any event. So, you were hanging out with Vid and his men, eh? Yes, I spent much time with Vid. After my years in Avadon, it was good to spend time with one of my own people again. A true member of our people. Jenell? She suddenly seems very self-conscious. But we don't need to talk about that. About Vid. It isn't important. We need to decide what to do next. Alright. Well, we do need to return to Avadon. And you have shirked your duty. I feel a slight amount of compassion here. I think we might... I want to chastise her, but at the same time, I do think we still have business to attend to here. We got to get these people out of here. They cannot hang out here. She did shirk her duty to Avadon by just running away. Like, if she wanted this investigated, there were proper ways to do it. She didn't want it done the proper way. She didn't want Avadon to send people out here to look into this because she didn't want punishment that is deserved to come down to her tribesmen who were breaking the laws of the Pact. She wanted to just warn them, say, hey, you guys better get back to Khemeria, and hope that they would just listen to her. And I guess I kind of understand that impulse, but at the same time, you can't, if you're a hand of Avadon, especially when we're short-staffed, you can't just leave to go do that because your loyalties to your homeland are pulling at you. Like, that's not how it works. If you decided to be part of Avadon, and you're a warrior of Avadon, your chief loyalty is to Avadon. So, she has shirked her duties, and I really want to call her out on that. But I don't want to miss out on business to attend to here. There is some. I don't know. I think most importantly I need to let her know there is business to attend to here, but I'm a hand of Avadon. I'm not an eye or a heart, or I don't really have the authority to decide too much on my own. I think that we're going to investigate this matter. I think it needs to be handled. I don't know, I feel like the most important thing is probably, yeah, we should get back to Avadon, and if Avadon wants this to be taken care of, then Avadon can send us back out here to take care of it. So yeah, we need to return to Avadon. She's going to hate me now, but this whole episode has, to me, shown her to be an untrustworthy team member. I can't depend on her. She's unreliable. She doesn't take her duties to Avadon seriously enough. She thinks that being part of the Wyldrym is more important, and it isn't. So, you've shirked your duties long enough. Jenell looks down at the stone floor. She is far from contrite. I admit my journey here did not end well, but we will discuss this later. No, I don't know that we will. She steps forward. I will travel with you. There are things that must be said. Let us go. Oh, no. Until Jenell's business in the Jarlswood is resolved, she will always insist on traveling with you. Jenell, that's obnoxious. That really upsets me. I don't want her on my team. Oh, my gosh. Fine. Can I talk to... I can't even talk to her now. Okay. I need to get to somewhere I can talk to her, and then we're going to take care of her freaking problem here. That really isn't any kind of Avadon business. But since she's going to be a pain in the butt until then, Jenell walks out of the cave, blinking as her eyes adjust to the light. When she sees Vid, she smiles at him and nods. Yeah, of course. As the other warriors watch, she walks up to Vid, and they look into each other's eyes. No, we're not giving them a happy little lover's moment. Neither of them belong out here. I need to talk to you, Vid. Jenell says, in a moment. The two of them walk off to the side of the grove. Oh, no. And now we have to wait for them. That really irritates me. She's done a lot of wrong here. I had to come all the way out here after her, and then she's going to keep calling the shot. Oh, this is bull. Jenell and Vid talk for a short time. Their voices are very quiet. You can't hear a word. He puts his hand on her arm. They lean close together. Their foreheads touch. And then the two of them return. Jenell takes her place by her side. She says, extremely formally, Vid, I thank you for your aid. Your service to Avadon will not be forgotten. Now we will go. Vid, you are a wanted man. No. Service to Avadon? No. Jenell? No. You're still a wanted man. Jenell looks over at you. I have told him that for saving my life, he will be afforded free passage. You will not make a liar of me. Jenell, you made a liar of yourself. You're out here without Avadon's permission. He's out here without Avadon's position. You shirked your duties. You don't get to make promises on behalf of Avadon. No, I need to talk to him. Vid says, we will stay here a short time. I will tell you what I can. Excuse me, we must prepare to leave. It is not safe for us here. With a final nod to Jenell, he returns to his camp. A conversation ends. Vid speaks with you, though he is constantly watching the pathway to the south. He seems to expect an attack at any moment. All right, then. So, we already asked all this stuff. Been looking after Jenell. Yeah. I had no choice. When I saw that they were going to kill Jenell, Shaman Jenell, I knew that I could not allow it. My friends chose to stay with me. Well, most of them. We took turns standing guard. The rest of us waited in the cave. I looked after her to make sure she was all right. How'd you spend your time together? Vid looks annoyed. His face flushed slightly. That is a private matter between two warriors of the Wyldrym. He didn't do an honorable thing here. He's not supposed to be here in the first place. I guess you risked much for her. I knew the moment I saw her in the Dorla Woods that she was an honorable shaman of the Wyldrym. I knew she was not my enemy, whatever happens. Jenell is thoroughly embarrassed. She starts finding other directions in which to look. I guess I have another question. What do you plan to do now? We will leave this place immediately. It is painful. We will be alone again in a hostile land. I don't think we have any other choice. Ooh, this is what I want. You should return and face your punishment, but I know that someone in Avadon will speak on your behalf. No, but that someone is probably facing punishment of her own. You have to return. You need to be brought to justice. You jeopardize the Pact. Jenell shakes her head slightly when she hears your words, but she doesn't speak. Good. Vid looks very tired. We will walk for a time, we will speak, and we will see. It is not cowardly to face your enemies, and life here among enemies is hard. Thank you for saving our lives. Now we have much to decide. He nods to you and walks back to rejoin his fellows. Yeah, I don't really care that you decided that you love him, Jenell. You were not supposed to be out here. He is not supposed to be out here. That really infuriates me that she's making all these promises and, oh, Avadon's gonna look the other way for you. Like, oh. The gall of her. She abandoned her duties, but she still thinks she can speak for Avadon. You went to the grove where you fought the other Wyldrym warriors. Jenell looks at the carnage. She looks sick. They brought that on themselves. To see the people of my land, to see them end this way, it sickens me. And yet you had no choice. This is the fault of one woman, Shaman Theresia. She's in charge. She controls them. She's responsible. She tried to kill a hand of Avadon. Yeah, she did try to kill me. And I'm on board with taking her out. That is more important to you than to me, but if it convinces you to act, then yes, that is true. She is an enemy of Avadon in the truest, most direct sense of the term. Jenell, you're on thinner and thinner ice. I don't know, if I have a way to, like, tell Miranda, I'll tell her, you know, Jenell's loyalties are very divided, and she does not put Avadon first and foremost. I don't think she's a good hand. Alright, what do you think we should do? We need to hunt her down. When I traveled in this area, I was blindfolded or running in the dark, but she's close. I can use my skills to find her. She and any who oppose us must be stopped. Now, who do you mean by us, though? You mean Vid and his friends? Because they need to get out of here, too. The other Wyldrym warriors must be allowed to flee. They have done no wrong. Nope, you're wrong. You're wrong. Sevelin frowns at this last part. The servant of an enemy of Avadon is equally guilty. What should happen to them is not important, but it is clear. Yeah. Yeah, he's right. They all broke Avadon's rules. I don't want to know more about Vid, actually. I don't care that she cares about him. He's out here where he doesn't belong. He's breaking the law, and he's got that same attitude as her, that, oh, the Pact doesn't let us run things the way we want to run things, blah, 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 blah. So we're just not going to follow the Pact rules and assume that there shouldn't be any consequences for it. Like, no, we're not on board with that. Shaman Theresia and all of her followers must be wiped out. Let's go. Jenell looks nervous. Shaman Theresia must be dealt with, but we also need to save my fellow warriors of the Wyldrym from the influence of that madwoman. If you can help me with this, I will owe you a debt. If not, I will not forget how you turned from me. Don't forget then, Jenell. I'm not forgetting either. We should travel to the east. They have covered their tracks well, but they will not evade a true shaman. She looks down the path, eager to begin. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this because she's not on my team. So, she insists on searching the Jarlswood and finding Shaman Theresia. The rogue shaman is stirring up trouble in Khemeria and went so far as to try to kill a hand. She must be stopped. Yeah, trying to kill the hand is... Stirring up trouble in Khemeria is a problem as well. So, yeah, she and all of the Wyldrym warriors out here. Your companion also wants to kill as few Wyldrym warriors as possible, but you can defend yourself if necessary. Now, I'm going to take as many of them out as possible. They are breaking the law. They do not belong out here. They are causing unrest in Khemeria. Alright, I guess we should level Jenell up. Because she's going to be on our team. I don't want two shamans on the team. How frustrating. Well, I guess she can heal. That's a bit helpful. Alright. What do we even want to do with her? I don't really care that much about her stats. Bit of endurance so she doesn't die. How many points do I have? I'm sure it says somewhere. And... There we go. Okay, well, she's taking the place of Natalie, so let's focus on the stuff on the left for her. Okay. So. So this is, yeah, I guess I do have to have it. A solid base all across the board. But we don't need to worry about all this stuff too much. So... There, we'll do that with her. Her healing touch is really bad, but that's not what we want her for anyhow. And I suppose we better equip her. Jenell, I'm not excited to have you on my team. Alright, what random things can I give her? I guess she can have this. Oh, maybe I should have handed her this one. Whatever. I just don't care about her. There. I could check in the junk bag, but... Alright, so... She wants to go east. We looked all over this thing, but it says that she wants to check out the Jarl's Wood, so... Well, where do you think this thing is? Oh. Jenell looks around at the dark forest. I should be able to find tracks that lead back to Theresia's hall. Let's look around. If we wander enough, we should find what we're looking for. Okay, and she said that over here. Alright, so let's look for some tracks. You see anything over here by these logs? No, that was just blocking our path before. That's fine. Let's get a save in. Jenell looks carefully at the faint tracks on the ground. Every Wyldrym warrior knows how to travel while leaving only the faintest trace. And yet, when enough people walk in and out... There. She walks up to the stone wall, gives it a heavy shove, and watches with satisfaction as a section of it swings away. Alright. Well, let's go take out a whole bunch of Wyldrym people who do not belong out here in Khemeria. Just a bunch of garbage. A lot of humanoid bones have been discarded along the path to the north and south. They're overgrown with moss and vines. A few of the skeletons are human, but most of the bones are from wretches and ogres. As you pass, you hear crackling and rustling from the bones. They start to move. Oh boy. The vines come to life, pulling them together and lift them up, forming unpleasant hybrids of plant and bone. The bizarre creatures shamble toward you. Jenell shakes her head. Theresia, what monstrosities have you been creating? Is this how a shaman acts? Apparently. Oh, and we are... Shoot, we are right on top of them. Well, what can you do? Mossy bones. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have a weapon on. She doesn't have a weapon on. Jenell. Okay. Do we have anything in the junk bag? No. Jenell, you're the worst. I should have gone back to Avadon and equipped her, but I just don't want to. Fine. Spells. Where's Earthquake? Earthquake, everybody. Oh, that was pretty good. Well, go finish up this one at any rate. Or actually, there. Oh, there's a lot more of them, huh? Alright. Call the Winds. It only hits one target. I'll just poison all these fellas. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, Selin. Slime-covered bones. Oh, that's a tougher one. Okay, let's focus on these weaker guys. Savlon, you're going to have to keep on the slime-covered ones. She doesn't have anything useful in her inventory, because I didn't give it to her. Earth Shatter. Alright, I guess call a dog. I should probably do something better with my character than that. Regardless. She can't attack. Heal somebody then. I guess... No, go heal. Heal me. Alright. Maybe she should have healed herself. Whatever. I'm not too worried if she dies. Oh, shoot! That's not what I meant to do. I'm just clicking mindlessly. There. Alright. And Sevlin... Yeah, he could take that one out. That one just keeps doing its thing. Wolf, be useful. Better, better. Alright. So, what do I want to do? I could get a salamander in to help. We'll do this instead. And what's she gonna do? Heal her pet? Sure. Sevlin, finish this one off. Good job. You just... don't do anything with your turn. Alright. Alright, it wasn't the most efficient way of doing things, but we've got this now. There. Anything good? Ooh, gold necklace. This seems suspicious. Oh, there's a little path here, huh? Nope. The path dead ends in a small grove. Jenell smiles, as if this path would simply end. Look for... there's the path. She points to the south. Alright. Okay, I mean, she is good at pathfinding, but... I know, I should go back and I should equip her. I just don't want to. Jenell looks back down the path. Those creatures, those horrors... Shamans revere nature. It is not our way to release such disgusting things into it. Not our way. Huh. Shaman myself, but so, shamans never engage in necromancy, eh? That is not what we just saw. They were not truly undead, just dead bones maneuvered by plants. The magic was used on the plants, not on the bones. Still, that sort of thing is not wise. It is a sign of desperation, or worse. I'm not proud of our arts today. Let us move on. So, are we going to have to face other strange nature obstacles? Got some bones here. Spider. Hang on, spider. Okay. Alright, I guess if you want to fight, we can fight. You go ahead and get... well, no, whatever. It'll be fine. Let's go fight a spider. Just woods widows. Get a little bit closer. Poison him? Poison him. Yeah, I should have got closer. Oh well. Wolfiekins, do your best to get over here. Now, Jenell. Go over like this way. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's it for me. Okay. Well, move to where you can see it. There we go. Anything on the ground? Just a stick. Alright, that said, shamans cannot use it, so not helpful. Oh! I'm a fool! I have extra stuff here. She could totally use some of these. Great, wizard staff. Yeah. She can use that. There. Oh, hey, fellas. Oh, there's quite a lot of you, huh? Well, gather up. That's not what I wanted them to do. Okay. I wasted your turn, Wolf. Sorry. Right, so... what do I want to do here? They're immune to poison. That's no good. Jenell. What did it just do? Deep Woods Horror. Oh, okay. It's a little more intense than most. Okay. Well, let's... that'll help. Jenell. Hit one of them, I guess. Alright. And whose turn? Oh boy, we totally skipped over Salen's turn, eh? Do I want to do any of this? Let's. Ooh. Now, Salen. Could curse him, but no, let's... I don't think that should help. Alright, dog. Alright, that's working out nicely. I'm just gonna keep going for it. I prefer to conserve my MP if I can. I think we can get through this fight fine. Alright! There. However, I do not want to have to do that again, so... Spiders and those guys. Oh well. Okay, just go like here then. And now all of the world comes at us. That's a lot of creatures. Whose turn is... oh, Salamander. Didn't know you were still hanging around, buddy. Okay. Stand like here, and then... oh, wrong character. Well, this will still be good. So, that means... she... oh, it's Sevelin's turn. Sorry, Sev, I'm not paying attention. Sevelin, yeah. That'll help. Now, Jenell. That's gonna pull a lot of hate on her. She might die. Alright. Surprised she made it through, but she did. So then, it's probably best if she doesn't die. Here you go. Wasn't that helpful. I think I should have just attacked. Oh well. Well... Try to avoid death. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, I don't want to die. There we go. Sevlin, just do what you do. This is kind of a lot for us to handle ourselves, but we're gonna go for it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and Salamandy's gone. Okay, so I think it's time for some items. We want to... We could charm a foe. Oh, Circle of Fire. That's pretty alright. I could resurrect Jenell, but I'm not gonna. Wand of Fire. It's not gonna be as good because they're circled around me. Alright, let's hit as many as we can. Yeah, it's... Okay. Oh. What happens if I get his level? I don't know. So, a little more endurance. And then, what do we want over here? Batter Triumphant Roar? We'd have to spend both points here first. Which isn't bad. Batter War Cry. Yeah, let's... There's potential there. Yeah, alright. And get this one too. Or not. You're supposed to go attack Sevlin, he challenged you. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. Okay, this is the big one though, so let's there we go. Should have gained my own level as well. I don't know why I didn't. Regardless, a little more endurance, I think. I neglected that for a long time. Okay, Earthquake's kind of awesome. I think... Oh, it costs too much. What? Why can't I get it? Oh, because it costs 2 on its own, because I didn't have it. Well, maybe we don't get it then. Maybe we try to maintain the specialties that we've already got instead of branching out too much. Better Healing Touch. Alright, we'll go that route instead. Not that one, this one. Anything cool over here? Just a stick. Okay, so this is all part that we've been to. Alright, back over here, team. We could go down here, or we can go up here. We just cleared out spiders from here, so... Ah, yep, there's a nest. Look at that, Jenell, now you got some boots. Go to her. Just garbage. Okay. What? Oh, where'd you sneaky fellas come from? Alright. Oh, whoops, did I skip her turn? I didn't mean to. Whatever. Yeah, come here. Let's let him get a little closer before we earthquake. Okay, and then there's one of those fellas. Alright, whose turn is it? And... oof, yeah, it's not looking great for us, team. We'll be fine. Well, that was not ideal. Group heal is pretty good. Should I do that? Let's do it. There we go. Okay, there's only 3 of them. Alright, that's the big one, so we'll finish off the weaker one first. Sevelin. Alright. Boy, this thing really hates me. Well, step over here and then... there you go. Gonna avoid healing for a bit. It's not the smartest thing to do, but... I just want to get past this thing. Alright, we got it. So, they snuck up from behind. We saw everything over here, though. Maybe a little bit here we didn't quite open up. There's a shadow, but... oh, that's interesting. One of our members chose to split off from the group. It was me! Alright, so let's get back over here and see if Jenell has anything to say about a mystery path, like maybe at this odd-looking tree. Thoughts, Jenell? Suspicious tree? No? Alright, how about the water? No? Not at all, eh? Okay, let's... I didn't miss anything, did I? Nothing obvious. So, okay, we must have to walk by, like, a certain area to trigger another pathfinding thing. There we go. Jenell looks around. This is a dark forest, and the path is faint. Still, with so many warriors, she walks to the end of this clear space and kicks aside some of the underbrush. There's a narrow path on the other side, winding through the trees. The shaman sniffs the air. We're close. Be ready. I do not want to kill warriors of the Wyldrym, but I will defend myself from any who attack me. I am okay with killing people who are in direct violation of Avadon. I mean, it'd be great if we could take them all prisoner and take them back to Avadon, but that seems unlikely that our band of 3 can manage that, so it's going to be what it's going to be, Jenell. I have no sympathy for them. They do not belong here. They are flouting the laws of the Pact, which their country agreed to be a part of. We're going to skirt around all the edges. Just because I like to do that. Oh, and then there's a bunch of enemies over there that we will end up fighting. Any over here? Yes, they're everywhere. Oh, what's this? Let's take on these mossy bones. Hi, guys! Walk like... well, if she gets up, it's too close. I want her to earthquake them, but... Yeah, probably better if we just let them gather around here. Gather round, ye mossy bones. Got something fun for ya. Alright, like here, and then... Well, that one regenerated a bit, didn't it? I think it did. I miss having Natalie on my team. So, what's going on with this little website over here, guys? And another one. Has it been out there? Or did the new group just already have some folk die and so they're starting out a cemetery? There's a small thicket of trees growing at the base of this cliff. Jenell is not fooled for a moment. She shoves some brown brush away, revealing a crack in the stone. Alas, the narrow valley beyond has been piled high with debris and logs, forming an impassable barrier. Jenell snorts and turns away. No good, eh? Sutherland looks at the blocked roadway to the southwest. The woods? The ambush? We're walking into an ambush. I'm sure of it. It is just like what happened in the Kva. Jenell reaches out and puts a hand on his arm. He calms down. It makes me angry. I wonder if I will ever be free of what happened to me and my friends. I'll be alright. Aw. Sutherland, I admire you, buddy, because you had a rough thing happen, but you are still trying your best to serve the Pact. It's tough, but you are a good hand of Avadon. Jenell, you could learn something from him. Alright, let's go over this way, where some enemies were. Hey, Bones. Yeah, come on over, guys. That wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. Bummer. There's so many of them, and they all lump together. This would be a great fight for Natalie. Oh well. We're stuck with Jenell. All mossy bones, no big bad, eh? Okay. Just a bunch of bones on the ground. They got a lot of cemetery plots out here. There's a small thicket of trees growing at the base of this cliff. Jeanette is not fooled for a moment. She shoves some brown brush away, revealing a crack in the stone. The pathway on the other side is clearer. Jenell smiles. I knew that they wouldn't plug up every pathway. They need to get in and out, after all. Teresa is going to pay for the insult she gave me. I hope that we can spare the others. You keep hoping that. It's not going to happen. Oh, that's not what I'm... I know it's going to totally burn a bridge with her, but I kind of don't care. Okay, wow, this is way deeper than I would have thought. Ah, you emerge from the valley and see a pair of halls behind a palisade. They are built out of rough-hewn logs. They've been here for a long time. The wood is afflicted with rot and covered with moss. Only recent repair work has kept them from collapsing. Jenell says, "This is the place. I was brought here. It is where I was held. I met Theresia in the South Hall. I asked her to see reason and leave this area before Avadon came. The meeting did not go well. There are several guards keeping watch behind the palisade. If they choose to attack you, you will have no choice but to defend yourself. That's fine." Hey, guys! Ooh, not quite down. Oh, and then there's their own shaman. Well, whatever. We're not too worried about her. Oh, that's not ideal, but okay, Sevlin, you're, let's, heal everybody. There we go. And go get that guy. You just, like, get closer. Alright, she needs to leave my Sevlin alone. Shaman Theresia. Let's poison her. Jerk. Sevlin, you're gonna have to focus on this guy. Oh, he's gonna go down fast. That's nice. And stand like here and then try your... There we go. Alright, you running away. Knock it off. Sevlin, you need to get on her. And you need to just help out wherever. Oh, you jerk. Alright. Ooh. And a group kill. That's good to have. I guess she can hold on to that. So then... Well, this seems like the place that probably Theresia might be in. The hall, right? Oh, and here's a handy zone out. That's nice. So if I do want to go back, maybe I might should go back and top off all of my MP. There's going to be a lot of things to fight in here. Okay, this is just the other side of that barricade. What do we got over here? I mean, the hall seems like the obvious place to go. This is just going to be another barricaded path. Yep. Oh, fish. Oh, there's a whole bunch of buildings here. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's try to get a feel for the edges of this thing. How big it all is. Okay, there's a question mark by this one. Warriors Hall. Oh, this one as well, and the Shaman's Hall. Okay, so it's nicely divided as to like who do you want to fight here. We're gonna start with the Warriors Hall because I'm gonna fight them. First though, I'm gonna go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and let's see. Off screen, I am gonna run back to the Avadon pillar since we've got a handy zone out right there. Get everybody topped off. Maybe arrange my items a little bit. Maybe I'll equip Jenell a little bit better from spare stuff. Then, well, I don't really have spare stuff. Whatever. I may or may not equip her. Then I will meet you back here. And I think we're going to start with the Warriors Hall. Clear that out. And then we will see about Shaman Theresia.